They're truly the most photogenic waffles around. A bubble textured waffle piled sky high with fruit, frozen yogurt, and pretty much any topping you can dream up. Amy Richardson is here to show us how to make these drool-worthy bubble waffles. Now, first off, Amy, where did these come from?
Well, they actually are from Hong Kong.
Okay.
So on the streets of Hong Kong, they go back to the 1950s. So it's about time that we have them here, right?
Yes.
But they're just a street waffle that people go down the streets and get, and they put all different kinds of things in it. Sometimes it's savory, sometimes it's sweet. Of course, in America, we just mostly have them with ice cream.
Okay.
But
it's so fun to bring that part of the culture over here and to be able to enjoy it.
Yeah, totally.
The thing with these is we need different equipment, not your standard waffle maker. So let's show what this one is and how it works.
Okay, this is the bubble waffle maker.
And is that really what it's called?
Yes, or a Hong Kong or a bubble waffle maker.
Okay.
And you can get them on Amazon or you can get them at Bed Bath & Beyond. They're $39, and so they're just the regular price of a waffle iron, but they actually kind of taste different.
Okay.
Like, don't you think waffles taste different, like whether it's a Belgian or whether it's just a regular waffle? These have a different kind of flavor too. And you can do a different kind. I actually made like a brown sugar sour cream waffle batter to go in them, so it's a little bit sweet.
Okay.
But it's just, you just pour it in, and there's a trick to it. Like to get them all, you want it to go all in. And
because on original waffle makers, you just kind of put a blob in and shut it, and it spreads.
And it spreads. This one you kind of have to fill in all the little holes. But that's why I think that the ladle works really great in it. So you just kind of do that, and then they take about 3 to 5 minutes to fill, and that's just pretty much it.
I know you said you made a special batter for this. Can you use a regular waffle batter?
Yes,
or does it
and
need
this
to be a specific?
there's one that they come with that's a great waffle one, or you can just use one from your Betty Crocker. So you know, just or whatever is your favorite, grandma's favorite one.
So while that's cooking up the next 3 minutes, you've created some fun toppings to go in them.
Because I kind of thought, since it's a waffle, why not make it a breakfast waffle? And what about frozen yogurt on a breakfast waffle, right? Something, and this is actually totally healthy. So we're gonna just add, so we've got blueberries, and I've used frozen because I think that frozen are great for the juices, but you could use fresh too.
Okay.
And I've got tangerine juice, so why don't you go ahead and pour the tangerine into the blender.
It would be my pleasure.
And this is so healthy, but when you taste it, you cannot believe how good it is. So, I mean, it could be for ice cream too, you know what I mean, for dessert or whatever. And then why don't you put in a little bit of our vanilla, just like a cupful or a half a cupful or whatever. And we're going to put in some fresh lime juice, and then all you do, so this you can either do in your freezer, just freeze it up, or you can do it in an ice cream maker. Okay. So I have one that's a countertop, and I love it, and I think everybody should have one. But if you don't have one, you can just do it like this, and then that's pretty much it. Then you're gonna pour it into your container, and I have containers like this, or you can just do it in a regular Ziploc, or in a, you know, just the regular type.
And then how long does it take to freeze up?
You just want to freeze it. It'll take, like, this would take like overnight. Okay. So you could just throw it in. But these are actually like the best breakfast sorbet type frozen yogurt things you could have. I mean, talk about delicious. In fact, you really should have a taste.
They look delicious. So we've got the blueberry one here.
So I've got blueberry tangerine, strawberry pineapple, and raspberry guava. And then you just can fill them into your waffles as they come out, and easy enough to do. And then top with berries and homemade. I have homemade granola, but that's just because I do that.
And now what are they wrapped in the cups?
I just bought like regular wax sandwich paper, you know, just like the regular kind. I made those cute by just cutting them out. But I mean, pretty much this is it. Put on whatever toppings you like.
I want to throw some blueberries on the blueberry.
And then we've got...
Let's give it a little face.
Okay.
Okay, and this makes it kind of like a waffle.
You can tell that you're a mom because
we're making a face on there, and that's the hair.
So basically, that is hilarious. You're hilarious.
This is the first thing that came to mind.
Yes, you definitely. Do you have little tiny kids?
Yes, I've got two. We've got two little kids.
That's cute.
And now, is this more like, it kind of gives that waffle cone, but the texture of the waffle isn't?
The texture is total waffle, yeah. And you just want to have it hot. In fact, our waffle might be kind of done. They're a lighter waffle. If you cook them to brown like how we would normally have it, they crisp right up.
Okay.
But, so this
one's probably ready?
I think so, or close to it.
Oh, look at that.
So that's kind of how it looks, and then it's just got a wonderful taste to it, and you just pop it right out.
Look at that.
And that's it.
How fun.
So
And
isn't
now,
that fun?
My next question, though, is with it being like this, how do you eat it?
Well, with a fork.
With a fork?
Yeah, that's how
Okay.
they eat it on the street. They just eat it like that. A lot of times they're just filled with whipped cream and berries. And
Okay.
you can just eat it, or you just, I guess, could eat it like a taco.
Okay.
Kind of an Asian taco.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, because if you're on the street, that'd be,
waffle taco
because then I just gotta
thing.
show you, so when you take it out,
Yeah.
that's what it looks like, and then you can. And then do you want to let this kind of melt in so it gets
I think you
everywhere?
could just do it however you want. In the cup, a lot of times they serve it on a plate, and you just can eat it with a fork and a knife, or just whatever is good for you. This is kind of an on-the-go kind of a thing, but isn't that yummy?
That is delicious.
It's good.
And the bubbles make it kind of give you that squishy extra.
It is a different texture.
Yeah,
yeah,
it is
completely.
very nice
And I think
and
the flavor's very
delicious.
nice. And it's fun whether you put whipped cream on it or whether you put frozen yogurt or anything you want. So.
Oh, what a fun idea. This would be such a fun thing for a Mother's Day breakfast in bed.
yeah.
And the kids can make the faces this
And we
time
want
instead of
the
the adults.
breakfast in bed, right?
Yes, yes, we do. Thank you so much for bringing the streets of Hong Kong to us and giving us something fun and new to
You're
try.
welcome.
Appreciate
Thank you so
it.
much.